If you've spent any time messing around with AI music generators, you've probably hit the exact same wall I have. First, the lyrics usually sound incredibly generic and lack any real soul. Second, you end up spending more time writing and rewriting complex prompts than actually making music. But the biggest issue for us as musicians and producers is the blank slate problem. Tools like Suno are great for quick generation, but they still often start from a blank prompt. What I want to test here is whether Meloty's agent workflow gives producers more control. What if you already have a chord progression, a melody idea, or a demo, and you want to bring that into your workflow? That's where Meloty AI is doing things a bit differently. Instead of just throwing a general prompt into the void, Meloty's workflow revolves around specialized AI agents, because it routes through top-tier LLMs like Claude Opus, Gemini, Grok, and ChatGPT. You can work with specific agents tailored for different creative needs. There's an AI agent for scoring, an agent for pop writing, and so on. It's less like using a search engine and much more like hiring a specialized co-writer for the day. But here's the biggest differentiator. You can build your own custom agent based entirely on your personal production style and workflow. Look at this detail page. You can give it your preferred instrumentation, grooves, and arrangement structures. What I love here is that you can type in plain language and the system translates it into professional music logic. It understands specific chord extensions and scales like Dorian or Mixolydian modes. You don't need a music degree to get highly musical outputs. It does the heavy lifting of translating your vibe into the technical language the music model needs. Now let's put that into action. So my concept is dark pop cinematic, orchestral female singer. Topic is overcoming hurdles, low pass piano with reverb, strings, haunting lyrics. So let's check out the agents. We have Omni producer, veteran producer crafting masterful multi-genre tracks. And as you can see, we can use Gemini for that or any of these other LLMs. And we have viral pop hit, hyper catchy hooks. So definitely what I'm going to do is we're going to use Omni producer, viral hitmaker, and epic cinematic scores infused with emotional soul. So this gives us 3 different agents and 3 different LLMs. Alright, so let's continue this. Let's hit enter and let's see what we get. Awesome, so as you guys can see, we have 3 different concepts, 3 different AI agents, models. Okay, I actually kind of like the stylistic description of this. And what I like about this is we can keep regenerating it, we get different ideas, and once we select it, we can either go to co-producer or create. Now, what I say is let's go to AI co-producer. And the cool thing here is now we have 2 separate areas. We have the chatbot area where you can directly discuss what you want modified, and it will get modified once you hit enter. So what I do is I'm gonna look at the lyrics. I wanted simple lyrics, conversational lyrics with metaphors and things like that. So let's look at what we got. We can go back and forth, modifying the concept, modifying the lyrics, and once we have what we like over there, then we can find and use the music model. So we have Mureka V9, MiniMax 2.6, Mureka O2, Google Lyria 3. We have a lot of options here, and we can have as many as 8 iterations. Awesome, so we got all the generations. I chose Lyria, MiniMax, and I chose Mureka O2. And here on the right side are the creations. So let's check out one of the versions. Let's go ahead and check out Lyria 3P.
In me stayed awake. I will rise above it all. I will never fall. Let the drums shake the ground beneath my feet.
Wow, that is really interesting. I I think the strings are really neat in there, and it's exactly what I was thinking. Like it starts very haunted, vocals, reverb, the female vocals, and then strings, the orchestra, and the big drums come in. That is very neat. So I'm curious to hear the other generation from another model. So let's hear this.
And every bruise became a lesson learned. Every bridge I watched behind me burn. Something in me would not break. Something in me stayed awake. I will rise above it all. I will rise, I will never fall. Let the drums shake the ground beneath my feet. I will rise through the storm, through the heat. I will rise till the dark admits defeat. They said the weight would pull.
Wow, that is really interesting. Like, I really want to download all these stems and start working on it. And the cool thing is, you can. Let's check it out. So if you come here to download, you can download MP3, download stem audios, download stems and MIDI, which means you can use your own sounds. Pretty neat. So you can translate all the notes that the MIDI gives you and use your own drum sounds and your own keyboard sounds and basically transform the entire thing in your own DAW, which I think is cool, and work off of it so you can change based on your taste and tweak it however you want it. And you can also get and download your commercial license. This is what it would look like. Let's see it. This is what it looks like. But let's go back and let's quickly hear the O2, Mureka O2, and Mureka O2 also gives you FLAC. So you get MP3 FLAC, audio stems, stem MIDI, and the commercial license. Let's get into the feature that I think is the most valuable for actual producers. Sometimes you already have the foundation. Instead of trying to describe that groove with text, I'm just going to upload my demo as an audio reference. Let's use this. Okay. And we got the first generation. Let's hear it.
In the cup, yeah, just another Tuesday. Let that sax play. A long bike ringing at 7:45. Skipping breakfast cause I am running kinda late. Traffic on the highway moving too slow. Got the radio playing everywhere I go. Just paying the bills, keeping the lights on. Working through the day till the sun is gone. But I am holding it down, yeah, I am.
As a producer, that completely changes the game. You're directing the AI using your own musical language. Now, if you're doing this constantly, you don't want to have to re-explain your taste every time you log in. This brings us to smart memory. This is Meloty's long-term personalization layer. It learns from your interactions, chat refinements, and feedback inside the workflow. So over time, it becomes more aligned with your taste. As you keep generating, refining, and working with your agents, Meloty remembers the lyric styles you gravitate towards, the genre you produce, and the instrumentation you favor. And the best part is, you have total control. If you open the detail page, you can review exactly what the system has learned about you and manually edit it. Finally, an AI tool is only useful if you can actually integrate it into your DAW. Meloty allows you to download your tracks as MP3s, lossless, FLAC files, and most importantly, individual audio stems and MIDI data. So you can pull these stems straight into your sessions, chop them up, replace instruments using the MIDI, and mix them exactly how you want. You also get the commercial license. Meloty AI is taking a much more producer-friendly approach by letting you use your own audio, refine ideas through specialized agents, and export the multi-tracks to finish the job yourself. If you want to try out this workflow and start building your own custom agents, make sure to click the link down in the description below and in the pinned comments. That link will get you an exclusive 20% off your first payment. Let me know what kind of reference tracks you guys are going to throw into this thing down in the comments below. Keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one.